Are you ready to embrace the best years of your life? Well, welcome to Boomers and Beyond, the podcast that celebrates the 55 plus community and everything this exciting chapter has to offer. Everyone, I'm your host, Antionette Blake, better known as the DE Diva, and every week I'll dive into topics that matters to us the most. From health and wellness, travel, family dynamics, finances, family, friends. We're going to explore them all. Going to have some good advice, but I'm going to ask for yours as well, because there'll be lively topics about aging vibrantly, building strong relationships, and guess what? Making the most of retirement. So go grab yourself a cup of coffee or tea, even wine or juice, and settle in with me as we navigate this exciting world of boomers and beyond. And don't forget, subscribe to the show and leave a comment. I'd love to hear from you. And share it with your family, your friends, your bae, and your boo too, because this conversation is all about you and me. So let's get started with Boomers and Beyond. Hello, and welcome back to another show. Yes, this is Boomers and Beyond, your go-to podcast for all things a boomer life. And I'm your host, Antionette Blake, better known as the DE Diva, aka the Delaware Blogger. And in today's episode, we're going to be diving into a topic that I think a lot of you might find valuable. Why you should stop worrying and just be happy. That's right. Remember that song? Don't worry, be happy. That's right. We want to be happy. Whether it's about retirement, health, family, or just day-to-day challenges that we face, it's so easy to get caught up in worrying. But today, I'm going to share with you some powerful reasons why it's time to let go of those worries and embrace the happiness that's waiting for you. But before we begin, I want to dedicate this episode to my soror, Janae Hall, who recently passed away. She had been fighting breast cancer for many years, but she was always such a positive person. I loved picking her up, and we would drive to events, whether it was down to Rehoboth for a retreat or to a monthly meeting. She was right there with her wheelchair, with her oxygen tank. She loved attending every meeting, and our conversations touched my heart. I will remember her fondly forever. So, Janae, God bless your soul. And to her family, her friends, and her sorors, may God give you the strength to get through these times. Now, in this episode, number 32, we're going to talk about stop worrying and be happy. Why boomers should embrace joy. Why? Because it takes a toll on us. Yeah, we know worrying is natural. We all experience it. But it takes a negative toll on our health and well-being. Chronic stress and anxiety can raise our blood pressure, affect our immune system, and even interfere with our sleep. And the older we get, the more important it becomes to focus on our health, physically, emotionally, and mentally. So worrying is doing more harm than good. Now let's think about this. For many boomers, retirement is a time to kick back, relax, and truly enjoy life. But there are some out there that find themselves stressed out about money, health, or what the future holds. And the truth is, if you've made it through to retirement age, you've already survived so much. You've worked hard, built relationships. You've lived through years of challenges. Now it's time to embrace the freedom that retirement offers and not stress about what's next. Third thing I want you to think about is shifting your focus, right? Gratitude over worrying. One of the easiest ways to stop worrying is to practice gratitude. Every day I wake up looking up, everything else is gravy, baby. That's my midlife mantra. And I start writing in my gratitude journal. So when you sit down, think about the things that bring you joy. Is your family, your hobbies, or just the ability to wake up with your right mind, right? When you focus on the things that you're grateful for, it helps to shift your mindset away from what we don't have or what might go wrong. This can significantly reduce feelings of anxiety. Let's think about this. You've earned your happiness. Yes, you have. This is something that boomers often overlook. You've earned the right to be happy after decades and decades of hard work, raising kids, and dealing with life's ups and downs. It's your time. It's our time. So stop worrying about what other people are doing. Stop worrying about trying to live up to other people's expectations, rushing through your life. We got more years behind us than we got ahead of us. And if we made it to this stage, it's okay to stop and enjoy it. Happiness is not a luxury. It's a necessity for our well-being. And if I sound passionate, it's because I am. Stop worrying. We can't change what's happening in the world today, what's on the news and who's in the White House and politics and negativity. Stop it. We deserve to be happy because health and happiness are connected. It's no secret that when we're happy, we feel better. Laughter, joy, and positive emotions release endorphins. And those endorphins can help us lower stress, improve our heart health, and boost our immune system. So instead of spending time worrying about the things that might never happen, focus on doing things that make you laugh and feel good. Go take a walk, spend time with your friends, try a new hobby. These things can drastically improve your mood and overall health. And let's face it, the power of letting go. Some things we know are simply out of our control. We can't change the past, and we don't know what the future holds, but we can control how we respond to it. Holding on to past mistakes, regrets, or what ifs, that weighs you down. Let it go. By accepting that life is unpredictable and imperfect, you free yourself from the mental burden of worrying about things you can't control. And this alone can bring you immense peace and happiness. And one thing I want you to remember, live in the present moment. One of the most effective ways to stop worrying is to practice mindfulness and live in the present. A lot of our worrying comes from things that we think about can go wrong in the future. But guess what? The future hasn't happened yet. So why waste your time today worrying about something that may never come to pass tomorrow, right? Embrace the present moment. This moment. This is all we have is right now. And this is where happiness lives. So at the end of the day, we all want to be happy, especially as we enter this new chapter of our life. So why spend time worrying? You've earned the right to enjoy life. Embrace the freedom that comes with age and find joy in the everyday moments. Remember, happiness isn't about waiting for the perfect conditions. It's about choosing to find joy right now, no matter what's going on around you. So today I want to say, Janae, thank you. Thank you for always being joyful and happy around us, around me. Your spirit, your soul will be remembered for a long time. God bless you, and may God keep you, and may God bless us all while we're here living our best life. So I want to thank you for helping me stay happy by turning and listening to every week's episode of Boomers and Beyond. And I hope you're feeling inspired to let go of some unnecessary worries and embrace the happiness that's already in your life. And maybe you know someone that needs this message. Please share this episode with them. Join me next week. We're going to talk about downsizing. Yes, that is going to bring you joy as well. So until then, don't worry. Be happy. See ya. It's the DE Diva, aka the Delaware Blogger. I want to thank you all for tuning in today's episode of Boomers and Beyond. I hope you enjoyed the show. And don't forget, subscribe and leave a comment and share it with your friends. You can find me on all my social media platforms. And you know what? This podcast is on Apple and Spotify and Google and iHeart. They're all out there. Just ask for Boomers and Beyond. And if you have a question or a topic suggestion, send an email to me at ablake48@gmail.com. And if there's a topic that you want me to explore on this show, make sure you leave that as well. I'm also actively seeking sponsors who cater to the amazing 55 plus community. So if you have a business or a service that aligns with my listeners' interests, I'd love to hear from you. Send me an email. You know how to do that. ablake48@gmail.com. Don't forget, join us next Saturday for another exciting episode packed with information and inspiration for living your best life after 55. Boomers and Beyond is hosted by Buzzsprout, and the music is by Mass O Beats from freetouse.com. See ya. It's the DE Diva.